Hello guys and welcome back to another Premier League predictions video. Today we are returning with Game Week 29 and it will be a quick one this week due to the shorter fixture as it's FA Cup weekend. So cracking on into Game 1, now this has already been played as it was the rearranged game after the Tom Lockyer incident. So Bournemouth against Luton was an absolutely crazy game. Luton at 3 goals up and ended up losing by 4 goals to 3. We had predicted 2-1, so we got a single point, as did most people. There were a few who had this game as their joker who picked up 2. Then heading into Saturday's games, we kick off with Burnley against Brentford, which I believe is a 3 o'clock kickoff. Burnley with that really poor home record this year, so I've gone for Brentford to win it by 2 goals to 1. Burnley have been slightly picking up recently, but the results still haven't really been there. Conceded late against West Ham when they probably should have won, so I've gone for the Bees to win it. Then also on Saturday at 3 o'clock, we've got Luton hosting Nottingham Forest at the Kenny. Big game down at the bottom and neither team can really afford to lose, and that is why I've gone for a 1-1 draw. Similarly to the game at the top between Liverpool and Manchester City, I just don't think either team can afford to lose. As I say, Luton have been shipping goals for fun, whilst Forest have tightened up at the back and now are struggling to put the ball in the net. I think it's going to be a tight and cagey game, which is why I've gone for a 1-1 draw. Then the late kickoff on Saturday sees Fulham hosting Tottenham in a London derby. Fulham have been very good at home recently, but I do think Tottenham will have just a little bit too much quality for them. They've got some of their key players back and they're on a very good run of form. I think having no Europe is really helping them this year, and I've gone for them to win by 2 goals to 1. Then Game 5, the only game of Super Sunday, sees West Ham hosting Aston Villa. Both teams played on Thursday night in the Europa League and the Conference League respectively, and both teams made it through to the quarterfinals. So I do think that a bit of fatigue will set in, especially if the game's level after about 60 minutes. I don't think either team will have enough energy to really push on and try and find the winner, so I've gone for a 1-1 draw. And my joker game this week, which was really difficult to predict because for me all of the games are quite closely contested and there wasn't really a standout. A lot of people went for Bournemouth against Luton on Wednesday night and did pick up 2 points for Bournemouth winning. I've actually gone for a bit of a differential and I've gone for Brentford to win 2-1 at Burnley as my joker. So heading over to the website now, you can see we're still in second place and we have closed the gap to Mr. E at the top to just 5 points. We've made up a decent amount of ground, and that is because we were joint winner of fixture 28. Unfortunately, the website has already updated with that Wednesday fixture between Bournemouth and Luton, but we had a couple of good 3-pointers with Wolves beating Fulham by 2 goals to 1 on Saturday, and then that Man City Liverpool game which finished 1-1, and it played out exactly as I expected. Level after about an hour, neither team could really afford to lose it, and it ended up staying 1-1 all the way through. So just 5 points off top spot now, and that's £75 prize. Still a long way to go, but we are making up the ground and I'm quite enjoying the chase. So we'll be back in the next episode where we should return with a full fixture and hopefully we'll be on top spot. I'll catch you for the next episode very soon, guys, and peace.